Good old televangelist Pat Robertson has opened up a new front in the war on vegetables. Apparently, Pat Robertson believes that vegetables are getting you addicted to drugs. Let's just look at that video first.
God gave you and me as human beings authority. He gave us dominion over everything on this earth, over all the animals, all the snakes, all the birds, all the plants, all the vegetables. Cocaine is a product of a vegetable. Alcohol is a product of a vegetable. Marijuana is a vegetable. And yet people are enslaved to vegetables. And you were made in the image of God. God made you in his image to reign and rule with him. He gave you incredible authority. Why would you become a slave to a vegetable? Why? Why would you do it? But I'll tell you one thing, God Almighty can deliver you from the bondage of your addiction, your slavery to vegetables. He can set you free.
He might have lost his mind. I think this might, that might have been the straw that broke the camel's back. Okay, first, are we sure that marijuana is a vegetable?
Well, of course it's a plant, but I guess it wouldn't be a vegetable specifically, technically, as you say. No, it would not be a vegetable. Actually, I'm not even sure what it would classify as, but not a vegetable.
It's
a
an
weed,
herb,
maybe?
an herb, right? Okay, that's not really what I think of when I think of vegetables.
No.
So, look, what on God's green earth is he talking about? Right? I mean, I have seen conservatives wage war on everything, but I never thought it would come to this, a war on vegetables.
It's pretty nutty when you think about it.
I think they might have had a meeting, like a production meeting, like, what is the most wholesome thing we could find? Like the healthiest, most wonderful thing they went through, they're like, apple pie, no, that could be fattening. Mom can be a bitch sometimes. Baseball, it's a little boring. I got it. Everybody loves vegetables. You want to make sure your kids eat vegetables. Fuck it, war on vegetables.
Well, I'm kind of amazed that nobody seems to say anything to Pat Robertson. I mean, he's got a huge empire beneath him that people could come and tell him, hey, Pat, this kind of doesn't make any sense. Maybe you could rein it in a little bit and be a little bit more appealing to, the younger crowd, people who aren't over the age of 80, who still have their wits about them. I don't get why nobody is actually stopping him from just spouting this stuff. This is kind of crazy. And it's of vegetables. He talks about also about alcohol being a problem as well. And of course, alcohol doesn't come from vegetables unless you're talking about potatoes and vodka. Otherwise, grapes are a fruit. So I don't know how he is still even on the air, even if it's his own place. Okay,
so even if he wanted to forget the insane vegetable talk, I wanted to go on a rant against drugs. Okay, that's normal. Cocaine,
sure.
Marijuana. It's weird because the Bible actually says, as Pat Robertson said in the beginning, that God has given you domain over all the things of the earth, the plants, the vegetables, the animals, etc. So actually, according to the Bible, you should smoke weed. Okay.
See, there you go.
No, really.
You heard it here.
Okay, and it says you have all those to use. It says in the Bible,
to your use.
Okay, so it's what people are arguing for making marijuana illegal are anti-biblical. Okay, they're being sacrilegious because you have dominion over that to use. Okay, now fine, but I get it, right? But drugs are bad. Not Nancy Reagan. Why would you use the vegetable of the marijuana? Okay, but dude, you're going on a rant against alcohol? Are you crazy? You want to lose your entire audience? Do you have any idea how drunk your audience is?
They'd have to be.
Okay, to watch your program, they're barely, breathing for a number of reasons. Okay, but your audience, they're like 89 years old and they're loaded, right? You're talking to white Christian America that loves alcohol, that loves it, that are, and you're making a rant against alcohol? All right, well, I guess one way to look at it is it's brave. He's going after beer and vegetables.
Yeah.
Good luck to you, brother. You're going to need it.